as you can see, we do still have what is now post-tropical cyclone Helene there on our XRAD radar system, still alive and well, dropping a lot of rain over in areas of Kentucky, Tennessee, Ohio, Virginia, a lot of different states being impacted here. And again, you can see that right there live on our radar system. I do want to take a look at some of this video right here. You may have seen this on social media. Let's pop it up for you on your screen. There you go. This is out of Tennessee. Now, we do know that several patients had to be rescued from a hospital there that did flood. This is over in Unicoi County. And you can see, again, some of the images that are coming in from Virginia State Police as they flew overhead. And this is actually from Jim Reeves, the CEO of Medicone Medical Response. I do want to talk more about exactly what happened here. So we are going to bring in Eric Deaton, Ballad Health's Chief Operating Officer and Incident Commander of the Corporate Emergency Operations Center. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us today.
My pleasure, Josh. Thank you.
All right, so first off, the question I do want to start off with, can you explain to me exactly what happened, your understanding of what happened there at the hospital yesterday?
Sure. So around 9:30 a.m. yesterday morning, we received word that water was rising pretty rapidly in the river that's somewhat behind the hospital that we have there. And so we were asked to start looking at an evacuation of that facility because of the swift water and the water that was rising pretty rapidly. So we set up our incident command center and started working on evacuating patients and staff from that facility. We had 11 patients initially that were inside that facility that needed to be evacuated. So we were in the process of getting our local EMS there to transport patients out to one of our other facilities. During that process, we were able to get 2 of the 11 patients out that could ambulate pretty easily. But as we were loading other patients into ambulances that needed to be moved, the water just started rising very, very fast. And we think that our understanding is that maybe a dam had been breached or had broken upstream. So we received a lot of water very quickly. Within probably 15 to 20 minutes, the hospital was pretty much surrounded by water. So at that point, we were working with Tennessee Emergency Management to help us with rescue using either vehicles or boats. The water rose so quickly that we could not get vehicles in there. Boats attempted to get in, but as they got in, they were not able to leave because of the amount of debris and just the rapid movement of the water. So eventually the water just kept rising and it breached the hospital itself. We have about a 12-foot berm behind the hospital, and the water breached that and was actually broken to the front doors of the facility and started filling up the facility into patient rooms and elsewhere. So we made a decision to ask our team to evacuate to the top of the hospital, to the roof of the hospital where we saw those pictures earlier. And at that point, it was in really a work with our local, we're very close to Virginia, so Virginia Hospital or our Virginia State Police, our Tennessee management services, and then our local helicopter service started to go into action to be able to remove the patients and the team members that were on the roof of that building. And that was around 2:30. We started to extract the first patients and team members, and by 4 o'clock we had everyone out of there. But it was a very harrowing experience for a number of hours there.
Yeah, I can only imagine. So what are you thinking as you see that the water is that high? I mean, we're not talking about people necessarily being flown out of there. The water is up to the roof, right?
It was probably about 8 feet from the top of the building at the highest point there. So, and the water continued to rise. We were obviously very nervous for our team. We were trying to communicate with them as often as we could, and we were doing that by cell phone most of the time. We have some amazing leaders that were on the ground that really kept the patients safe. We had a couple of patients that could not be moved to the roof because just how difficult that was to move those patients. So they actually, I think we had 4 patients remained in boats that were tethered to the hospital with our personnel there to help care for them. And so as the helicopters started coming in to rescue, we were able to actually move all the patients by helicopter out of that region. And like I said, it was probably about an hour and a half that the extraction was taking place. So the team did great, and our leadership on the ground there did a great job keeping everyone safe and protecting the patients.
And that's what I was going to ask. What do you say about those staff members? Because as the hospital is flooding, you can't freak out. I'm sure you have to go, and you have to just go right into rescue mode to help the patients.
You do, and I think we have some very very good leaders who are very they care greatly about the community that they serve. They care about their patients. I know that the chief medical officer that was there and the administrator at the hospital, after they were flown out and after they were able to be rescued from that spot, they actually went and visited the patients that were sent to another hospital. So they, instead of just leaving, after they were rescued, they visited the patients in the other hospital that we have close by here. So they care a lot. They really kept everyone calm. They executed expertly and did a great job just helping everyone through a very difficult situation.
When you look back at this video, obviously the videos of what happened have been circulating all over social media. They've been playing on different media outlets as well. What goes through your mind as you look back at some of this video now that you're about, I would say, 24 hours removed from it?
It's somewhat surreal that the water rose so quickly. I think that was the thing that we were all pretty amazed about. Was we were putting in our plan into place. We were moving very rapidly to have emergency vehicles come in and help, move the patients, move the staff out. But when I look at that now, I'm just amazed at how much water there was in such a very, very short amount of time. And so never take that type of situation for granted ever again. And it's our team really executed expertly, and I'm so thankful that all of those people are safe today.
My last question for you, can that hospital be salvaged at all, or is it too early to really tell?
We're just now seeing pictures of, and we were not able to get to the site yet. We have sent some of our security teams to secure the building and to start in a facility to start assessing, but it's still pretty dangerous to get there now because of the amount of debris and water that's still around the building today. So it'll take several weeks for us to really understand where we are with that building and what the next steps would be with reopening it.
All right. Eric Deaton, thank you so much for taking the time to join us and help kind of break down what happened yesterday. Is there anything else you want to add about any of this before I let you go?
I just appreciate the community and the great support that we've received from everyone in our region. And really, I'm so thankful again that our team members are safe and our patients are safe, and just thank them for being so courageous during a very difficult time.
Eric, thank you again for taking the time to be here with us.
Thank you.